Hello, I am Jessica Willis, CEO of RJI, and welcome to our very first video blog. I am so excited to be joined by Megan Lowe, who is one of our RJI volunteer leaders. So welcome, Megan.
Thank you.
And share about yourself a little bit.
Okay. I've been volunteering with RJI for a few years. I also work as a compassionate entrepreneur with a fair trade company called Trades of Hope, and I'm a steering committee member of Fair Trade RVA.
Yes.
With you.
Yes. And yeah, that's two of the ways that we are involved together, working with RJI and also through the Fair Trade RVA steering committee. And we're going to share more about that later in the blog, and also ways that you guys can get involved that is really significant and easy. But first, just to talk about RJI's mission and why we are so interested in fair trade. When I learned about human trafficking nearly 10 years ago, my first response is the same as many people's responses, is what can I do to help to make a difference? And what I started doing was researching about the way that we can impact labor trafficking. And we can do that through buying from organizations and businesses that are doing a really good job at seeing who they are employing, or we can support businesses that do employ slave labor, child labor. And that's a choice that we have, that we can make. And so a lot of that early research and growing research is now available on RJI's website, which we'll refer to later, and we hope you will check out. But with RJI's mission being to educate, equip, and mobilize communities to be a force in the global movement to end human trafficking, we want to provide tools, practical tools to make that happen. And engaging in anti-labor trafficking is so important through the choices that we make through our purchases.
Yeah. So one of those choices you can make is to support fair trade, because fair trade is an organized response to the poor and unethical business practices that have unfortunately become a norm of the business world. So fair trade is challenging that, and it's raising the bar for what a successful business should look like and can look like. It's doing this by advocating for a higher standard of business practices and holding businesses accountable to those practices. And that might include paying people for the work they do, paying them fairly and on time, supporting safe and empowering working conditions, and using environmentally sustainable practices. Also, something that's so close to our hearts is there's no slave labor and there's no child labor. So also, not only are fair trade products free of human trafficking practices, but because we work so much with people who are especially vulnerable and marginalized, we end up partnering a lot of times with survivors of labor trafficking and sex trafficking. So fair trade is helping to prevent human trafficking, and it's supporting survivors of it.
Yes. And that's really exciting and empowering, and such a great way to engage in the movement to end human trafficking is to find fair trade products and other ethically made products. And so that is actually the goal of Fair Trade Campaigns USA, a national organization committed to the increase in awareness and availability of fair trade products nationwide. And here locally in Richmond, we have founded Fair Trade RVA, and RJI is such a proud founding member of that, and we have a goal of seeing people more aware here locally, but also to see an increase in the amount of fair trade products. And we've seen that increase, but we want to see even more retailers engaging in this, businesses engaging in this, because the more ethically sourced products in Richmond, the more we are working together as a community to decrease Richmond's trafficking footprint, right?
Yes, yes. So if you want to be a part of decreasing that human trafficking footprint in Richmond, here are some things that you can do. If your place of work sells fair trade products, Or if your place of work offers some fair trade products like fair trade coffee or tea in the break room, which RJI has out there. Or if your work doesn't offer fair trade products, but you want to make that happen, let us know. You can comment below, you can send us an email at RJI, and you can give us your name, your place of work, and the fair trade products that you offer. And again, if you aren't doing that yet, if your business isn't doing that yet, connect with us and we can partner with you to help make that happen. And also, whether you're in Richmond or not, you can do those things. And as always, like Jessica mentioned before, you can always hop over on RJI's website to the tab for how to get involved. Find the page on responsible consumerism, and there you can see a long and growing list of fair trade merchants that you support, that you can support. So we're really excited to partner with you guys. Thank you for partnering with Richmond Justice Initiative, Fair Trade RVA, and any other fair trade groups you're a part of to end human trafficking.
Yes. So it's very exciting, and this is such an easy way to make a huge impact in anti-trafficking. It's an easy switch to be able to say, I'm going to buy fair trade products versus a non-fair trade product. It makes a world of difference in the anti-trafficking community and also in the lives of people who are being affected. And so thank you in advance. We are so excited. Join us in this exciting movement to increase fair trade products locally and beyond. So we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much, and have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.